All right, welcome. I believe we're live. Gonna try to quick reset the board here for you. We're coming out of a timeout. It's 32-44. Mystics up 12. Sorry, I'll do my best to fix everything. We're at the line. Free throw is good. It's 45-32 in favor of the Washington Mystics. Second free throw good now as well. Oh, now it's not 45. I apologize. I forgot I'm behind. Sorry about that. I'll fix it. All right, sorry, I'll fix it. I didn't realize we didn't have the free throws yet. I got to reset the clock. Sorry about that. Just trying to get caught up. 2:11 to go in the game. I'm sorry, first half, 47-35. All right, so we're good. I don't have to fix anything. All right, we're underway. Mystics up 47-35. Bank shot by, who was that? Oh, Plum. Cuts it back to 12. All right, the Sparks are in white going left to right. Washington going right to left. 1:54 to go in the second quarter. Did Plum get fouled? Let's take a look. Apologies, we got this game so late. The Fever Sun game was long and went over. Sorry we were late. Hey, album coming soon. What up with you? We had a technical on Plum, so Citron just made the free throw. Make it 48-37. I'll fix the colors in a minute. Washington's in red. LA's in white. And I don't see the LA where they're white very often instead of their yellow or gold. Wow, this is a really tough angle in Washington again. Sugg Sutton with the ball. 1:40 to go in the second quarter. Down low. Kiki. Wait, did we get an offensive foul? Must have been. 1:38 to go. No basket for Kiki. Still 11-point lead. All right. 3 on the way by the... Yeah, who was that? It's really hard to see. This Washington camera is so far away. The far court, I can't even see the numbers. Citron right side. Out to Sugg Sutton for 3. Top of the arc. She buries it. And it's 51-37 Washington. 1:09 to go in the first half. Second quarter. All right. Down low. Looks like Brink loses the dribble. Angstler passes it back to Sutton. Sutton right side to Citron. Down low to Kiki Iriafin. Cross court pass to Melbourne. Melbourne out top to Sutton. 12 to shoot. Screen by Kiki. And she passes off of Iriafin's hands and into Ray Burrell's hands. She gets fouled on a layup from the left side. And Burrell is not getting up. 51-37, 36.2. Let's see. What up? Good games today. Yeah, wow, what a hack by Melbourne. No wonder Burrell crashed to the ground. She really chopped her. She's still holding her right arm and shaking it. But Burrell is at the line shooting 2. Okay, let's see. Timeouts. Each team has 4 left. Looks like they took 1 each. All right, first free throw is good. Yeah, let me double check the box. Yeah, agree. Album coming soon. So far. So far, so good. Yeah, each team's used a timeout. All right, just double checking. Second free throw is good as well. 51-39, 32 seconds to go in the second quarter. Angstler to Sutton, 15 to shoot. Sutton for 2, no good. Rebound Kiki out to Citron, 12 to shoot. So about 8 or 9 seconds between the the game clock and the shot clock. Block by Brink. Kiki with the foul, no good. And I think there was a foul coming up on the Sparks with 11.1 to go. How did LA lose to Washington? I don't know. We just joined in progress. Indiana beat the Sun in overtime, 99-93. So we got to this game very late. Desperate for Washington to win. My Storm and Fever do not need another Sparks win. Yeah, gotcha. I think the Fever will be all right. Storm, I don't know. They're looking pretty shaky. First free throw by Kiki was good, by the way. 11.1 to go. But yeah, that was a choke job. At least the Sun led by 11 after 3 quarters and blew it, and the game went into overtime. The Fever actually started to hit some threes in the fourth quarter. That was sorely missing from their game. Mitchell and I think Hull hit one in overtime. All right, drive to the basket by Plum. Bank shot right side, no good. Tap by Hamby is good, though. 53-51, and that's your halftime score. Definitely worried about the Storm. I have no problem with the Storm, just haven't been a fan since Ogumake tackled Gieselsoder in a game against the Dallas Wings. Just because she thought they missed a foul before that. And I think they reviewed and gave it, but I don't know how she wasn't I don't know. That game was weird. I remember that. All right. Sorry, we didn't get much of this game. That game before was slow even before they went to overtime. I would have been late for the 2:30 game. Speaking of which, it's Aces 26, Wings 25, 101 to go in the first. Let's get the halftime clock going, too, before I get involved in taking a break, which I desperately need here. All right. I need to reset the game clock, though. Ah, dang it. Yep, this is going to be a mess. I went the wrong way. This is because of overtime. Yeah, I have to do that. All right, halftime. Oh, let me fix the colors before I check out the chat and the box score. All right, don't really want to make the LA white. Yellow, purple. Well, yellow is their gold. Purple, black, green. Oh, that must be their old colors before they changed unis. All right, we'll just go with no, I don't want to go with yellow. That's going to be too... We'll just go purple. They got white unis with purple names and numbers. And we'll make the Mystics red, as they are wearing red today. All right, that should be much better. There we go. No, there's no OT in preseason. They just have a tie. There used to be, but they changed it sometime in the last, I don't know, 5 years maybe. There definitely used to be, which always surprised people. And the coaches would do everything in their power to avoid overtime at all costs. But sometimes it just inevitably happened. All right, once again, sorry for getting to this game so late. We should be okay with the game 3 and 4 of the quadruple header. I'm fixing that now. We'll have Mercury at Storm at 5 Central. Desperate victory needed for the Storm. And then the nightcap, 7:30 Central, Dream at Valkyries. There we go. 5 o'clock, 5 and 7:30 Central. Was that 3 and 5:30 Pacific? That Dream Valks game should be good. Mercury Storm should be good too. What the heck? What is with my channel? Sorry, still live. I'll let you know when I take a halftime break.
I'm 2-1.
You're 2 and oh, I'm sorry.
2-1. Yeah.
Oh, 2 and 1?
Yeah. I traded away Kelsey for the first overall pick.
Oh, okay.
And I got
Sorry.
Garrett Wilson.
Let's check the audio real quick. I'm assuming it's good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have Garrett Wilson.
Barely got to this game
Yeah.
with like 2 minutes to go in the first half because other game was slow and it went OT.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Who won?
The Dream. I mean the Dream are later tonight. The Fever.
They made a comeback?
Yeah, and they won.
Oh my gosh.
They were down by 21 at one point.
Wow.
11 at the end of the third quarter, and they choked in the fourth.
They charged it.
Yeah, they charged it. All right, once again, 53-41. Mystics up 12 at half over the LA Sparks. In Vegas, they just ended the first quarter. It's 31-27, Aces over the Wings. I'm going to take a break, then I will go through the box score if time permits. I really need to head to the bathroom and I will be back.
Titans game too. I threw a pick on the last
Oh, yeah.
game. Yeah, it was bad.
Hey, thanks everybody for liking and subscribing and being a return viewer. I see we are up to 444 subs.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you as well.
I think I have 2 on you. Yeah.
Okay, well, don't reveal secrets. If you're new here, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers and help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. All right, 1.5 games into the quadruple header. Apologies we got to this one so late. Had to stick with that exciting Fever win in overtime over the Connecticut Sun. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll fix that. Thank you. All right, sorry guys. I'll check the chat when I get back too. Let me get some music queued up, and I'll take a quick break.
Yeah,
Can you throw this in the garbage?
I thought I had someone open. I just did not see the person who just came up. I felt so stupid also.
I don't know if I did this artist. Let me cue this one up.
I had the 7th overall pick, but I traded that away
Yeah.
to get Garrett Wilson, I think.
I don't know if...
But I don't have a 2nd rounder because I traded for a 3rd rounder.
Okay, 1 second. Let me mute this and then... Where is it? Where's the song I wanted? Gosh darn it. What? A whole thing? I don't know. What's a serving?
1 back.
Oh, okay. Save one for me.
One brownie?
Yes, please.
Oh, well.
I can't. Let me see. Let me go by track title. I can't find the one I wanted. Ah, there we go. All right, let me get this going. I'm going to mute my mic. We'll see you in a few minutes. I'll check the chat and the box score. Thanks, everybody. right, we are back. All right, yeah, I'll cut the music. Yeah, that one, let's see, we had Freedom Trail Studio. It says rock. The first one was Frame of Mind, dramatic, and then Center Ring says it's bright mood. But yeah, it did sound a little Western, I just realized. All right, let me scroll back. I think I missed a lot in the chat. Just want to make sure. Halftime, LA trailing by 12. Unfortunately, we missed most of the first half because of the 99-93 overtime win by the Fever. Big Fever win to help them in the playoff standings. All right, we are almost set to resume, so let me reset. Let me take this down, fix the timer so we're ready. Yeah, I think I read most of the chats. Yeah, Sparks fan. I'm rooting for a win. Hey, Jakari Jones, thanks for watching. And a Storm lost to the Mercury. Yep, I mean, I get it. That's what you got to root for. All right, what is going on? Oh, start of the third. There we go. All right, back underway in the third quarter. 9:51 to go. Mystics are 8-2 this season when leading or tied at halftime. Austin falls down in the paint, gets it out to Citron. Melbourne on the drive, floats a jumper and makes it from like the free throw line, like a one-armed, layup from like around the free throw line. 9:25 to go. They kick it out. That was Alleman into Hamby. Hamby, turnaround jumper, banks it in from the right side. Sorry, I forgot to put it into the third quarter. My bad. All right, Austin almost threw it away. It was tipped by Plum, and Iriafin got it out to, looks like Citron back to Iriafin. Tipped out of bounds by Alleman with 8 to shoot at 8:57. And sorry I didn't catch up on the chat. I do apologize. Usually try to read each and every one of them. All right, sorry, I was looking away. Obviously, we had a Kiki layup. I was trying to fix stuff. Sorry about that. Kiki has 13. Trying not to be spoiler here. And I goofed. All right, Hamby went up for a layup but was blocked out of bounds, I think, by Austin at 8:35. 57-41. All right, inbounds pass and a layup for Hamby and the foul. It looks like I missed a bucket along the way, too. 57-45. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, Hamby I missed that. Gosh darn it, I'm so sorry. I'll wake up here. Iriafin's, how many fouls? First, and the free throw by Hamby good. She has 11, and the Sparks trail by 11. 8:28 to go. Melbourne, right side. And we got a whistle at 8:24. All right, 57-46. Still Mystics ball. Oh, it was a kick ball violation by Hamby there. Inbounds pass Melbourne. Guarded by Plum. 10 to shoot. Trying to get a screen from Austin. Drives left side instead. Plum knocks it away out of bounds with 5 to shoot at 8:15. As Melbourne flailed her arms like she had been fouled when looked like Plum may have gotten all ball. I didn't get a really good look on that replay. Inbound Sutton to Citron. Jumper right baseline. No good. Iriafin put back. No good. And she's fouled at 8:11. And let's check in on the other game. Ace is up by 10 on the Wings, 43-33, 5:44 to go in the second. Area Finn with 13 points, 6 rebounds. First free throw is up and good. 58-46 now. One more free throw. Let's see, a Sparks fan. I'm rooting. Yeah, I think they're all good games. Should be entertaining. Do I think the Mercury or Storm win today? I'll go Mercury. Storm are struggling. Mercury are firing on all cylinders. They did just lose, I think, to the Aces. Drive to the basket is missed, but a nice putback. And putback, I think, was by Hamby. It cuts it back to 11 again. Now we got a jump ball on the other end, and it's 7:52. Sorry, I was trying to catch up. LA is going down, says Bright Mutenda. Yeah, Hamby with the putback after. Oh, Rakia Jackson missed it. All right, we got a jump ball coming up. 7:52. 17 to shoot if Washington gets possession. Tip. And Plum picks up the ball. 7:48 to go. All right, drive to the basket. Layup is good. I think that was Alamond. It was. 59-50. Sparks trail by 9. Sutton left side. Iriafin now. Iriafin drives right side. Bank shot from the right side is good. 61-50. 7:22 to go in the third. All right, Plum near the free throw line loses the handle on the dribble, stolen by Stevens. Saved to Plum as the Mystics were going the other way, and then Plum lays it up from the left side with the scoop layup, cuts it back to 9, under 7 to go in the third. Good steal by Stevens to set up that layup and the 10th point for Plum. Sutton to Iriafin by the free throw line. Oh, it's tipped away and out of bounds, though. Or did we get a foul called? All right, now they go to a replay. They take their score bug down. .642 to go. Still Mystics ball. Just a and then drive by Jade Melbourne. Right side. Lays it up. Good. 63-52. 11-point lead again. Hamby to Jackson. Jackson on the top of the arc. Pass to Hamby, who cut to the basket, lays it in from the right side. Good give and go or pick and roll, whatever. Sorry, Austin on the drive. Right side, banks it right side, up and good. Man, they get Austin the ball near the free throw line. She can just take it all the way to the basket and lay it in. Alamond, 6:02 to go in the third. Austin with 14, 4 in this quarter. Back to back, maybe. No, Melbourne had one in between. Sorry. Yeah, great dish by Rakia Jackson to Hamby. 5:59 to go in the third. Iriafin foul. We had some subs. Now, Hamby, left-handed layup, no good. Iriafin, she had a drive to the basket and laid it up, no good. Iriafin to Sutton. Sutton back to Iriafin. She hands it to, who is that? J.C. Sheldon, I think. No, that's Olsen. Olsen turns it over. Plum, pass ahead. Hamby tried to save it, and I think Angstler grabbed the ball and stepped out at 5:32. Sorry, I forgot Olsen was 33, I believe. Yeah, Olsen, Angstler in, Clark in, Citrone, Austin, Melbourne sit. We got 5:32 to go in the third. All right, Stevens out to, I think, Alamond. It's really hard to tell. Stevens for 3, no good. And that's Clark on the rebound for the Mystics. The player they got from Seattle for Sykes. Partially, yeah. There was more to the deal. All right, Kiki out to Clark, now to Olsen. Olsen from the free throw line buries a jumper, 67-54. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Why is my clock so... Now it just jumped ahead. What's going on? It's my clock. 3 from Hamby is good from the top of the arc, and it's a 10-point game. 4:40 to go in the third. It's like the clock got stuck for a second. Oh, somebody's tripped in the paint, and we do have a whistle and a foul. 4:33 to go. I think the foul is going to be on Plum. Olsen, I think, got tripped. Timeout on the court. All right, let me... Hamby's 4th foul. All right. Sorry, let me... Trying for all 4 today. Yes, Bubba. And it failed miserably because the Fever Sun game was long to begin with and then went overtime. So we barely got maybe 2 minutes of the first half of this game. So small crowd, but I do appreciate everybody returning. We do have quite a few people in here live, so I will not complain. Where was I? Now are you done giving up on the Mystics? I don't know. I think the Mystics gave up. I didn't give up on them. They still have a lot of games to make up, and they got to climb some other teams. It's going to be a tough task for them to get back in. Not saying they can't do it. Huh?
444 subs.
What?
You're 444 subs.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had that at half, I think. But yeah, thank you.
Making sure you know.
Yeah, thank you. Mystics still have a chance. Yeah, an outside chance. Mystics have great defense. Defense can win games. Look at the Knicks. Yeah. What do you think the Sparks need to do to be a contender? Good question. Get better play off the bench. You know, can't be the 5 starters and Brink doing all the scoring, you know. Yeah, Bubba, trying my best. Again, we've missed basically half of this game. The same problem as the Liberty. Great shooting, but no teamwork or passing in general. Kiki been one of the most consistent rookie in the WNBA. Sky of 2 rookies ain't nowhere near. Yeah. No, they're not trash. Come on. That's not fair. Missed 13-10 bench points. Yeah, Mystics have more speedy teamwork. They are balanced than the Sparks offense. Yeah. Chicago was jeepers 7-12. I know they gave me false hope. They beat the Mystics, and I thought, okay, here we go. And then they went on that 8-game losing streak, and I just lost all hope. And then we've had to have, including 0 of 7 without Atkins, and then we had Reese missing time now with a back injury. Oh, thanks, Fish, for the help. Thank you so much. All right. Oh, meanwhile in Vegas, 47-40, Aces over the Wings. 3:09 to go in the second. All right, we are back. Let me double check the timeouts. Yeah, still 4 apiece. This was just a non-team charge timeout. Pardon the whistle. Hamby has 18 to lead the way for the Sparks. Mystics are led by 15 from Iriafin. All right, Dolson to Olsen. Love saying that. Olsen double-teamed, and a jump ball or a 24... Nope, it's a 24-second shot clock violation on the Mystics. 4:18 to go. So it will be Sparks ball after the turnover. Oh, we had tons of subs here. I don't really have an NBA team. Bank shot, no good by Plum. Looks like she was fouled, or we got 4:09 to go. I mean, I used to be a Bulls fan, but I have no way of watching them now. I haven't watched the NBA other than a handful of playoff games this year when I was streaming in over 20 years. Wow, looked like Plum got away with a right elbow on Melbourne. Melbourne's calling travel, and instead it's Melbourne's fourth foul. And Jade will sit down, even though I don't think it was in the play-by-play. All right, Plum with the ball to the lane and lays it up from inside, just inside that little arc for the jump balls. And it's an 8-point game. Angstler picks up the dribble, throws it away, and luckily for her, it was not touched by somebody on the Sparks, like accidentally. It was just a reaction to the ball coming like near their head. Horrible pass. She got lucky. All right. Right side. Handed to Citron. Citron jumper, right side, no good. Defensive rebound. Looks like Rakia Jackson to Plum. Man, we need to zoom in. Washington's the worst on camera work, I think. Missed shot by Hamby in the paint, and that's an Angstler rebound, I believe, to Citron. Screen. Citron all the way to the basket. Righty layup is missed, though. Plum gets it tapped out to her. Man, it looked like an easy basket for Citron, and she just missed. Hamby to Jackson. Jackson by the free throw line. Steps back out beyond the three. Hands to Alleman. 10 to shoot. Stevens to Hamby, and she threw it away, or was it tipped by the Mystics? I think they're saying Sparks were the last to touch it at 2:53. 2:53 to go. Yeah, Hamby with the turnover. Inbounds pass to Citron. Angstler jump run into the front court. We got Dolson out there trying to set a screen. They pass to Dolson in the paint. She kicks it out. Right side three. No good. I believe Olsen missed it. So we had Dolson to Olsen. Plum right side. Down low. Tipped by Angstler. Olsen comes up with the ball. Guarded by Alleman. Into the front court. Under 2.5 to go in the third. Handed to Citron. Man, zoom in. Citron long jumper just inside the top of the key is good. And it's back to a 10-point lead for the Washington Mystics at 2:14 to go in the third. Plum with a reverse layup from the left side with the left hand is good. 69-61. Always enjoy watching Plum, though I do feel like she gets away with travels, but that's a side note. Reverse layup from the left side to the right side by Olsen is good, and it's 71-61. All right, Allemond on the Mystics logo, passes to Stevens, hands to Plum, guarded by Citron. Plum picks up the dribble. Stevens from three, left side way off the right side of the rim, almost out of bounds. Clark bumped the Sparks player, and I guess it's going to be Mystics ball, 138. As we get a plug for the broadcaster bobblehead night, apparently. All right, come on. Is the game going on, or is there a timeout on the court? What are we doing here? Holy cow. Man, the Mystics, their camera work is by far... Yeah, showing the broadcast crew, and the clock's ticking away. 1:30 to go. Unbelievable. And then we get a foul, and I had to look away to speed up my clock. Apparently offensive against the Mystics. Please show the court. We don't need to see the play-by-play and color announcer. This is ridiculous. 1:24 to go in the third. Alleman with the ball. Kiki Iriafen, 3 fouls. They kick it out. Drive to the basket. Rakia misses, but there's a blocking foul coming up. Jackson will be at the line. 1:14 to go. Foul on Olsen, her second. Who's your... Yeah, Chicago 1-13. What? Oh, since they were 7-12? Yeah, I don't doubt it. It's been abysmal. Have a small, better record than the Sun. No, I know. The Sun are playing much better, as evidenced by their good play against the Fever today, despite blowing the 11-point end of third quarter lead. Both free throws by Jackson are good. Inbounds pass to Olsen. 1:11 to go in the third. And now we got a corner camera shot for no reason, for some reason. Can we go back to the sideline cam? Citron on a move to the basket, misses with the right hand, gets her own rebound, 12 to shoot. Kiki to Citron for three from the left side is good, 74-63. 51 seconds to go in the third. 18 to shoot now. Stevens to Ray Burrell is in the game. Stevens right baseline hook shot is good, or runner with the right. Back to a 9-point lead. Olsen right side. Olsen guarded by Allemond. Way out far from the basket. 10 to shoot. Olsen just dribbling. Now finally to Citron, who's near the Mystics logo, guarded by Stevens. Screen by Kiki. Citron, long shot. Did she beat the... I guess she beat the shot clock. Follow is missed, and then by Iriefin, and Clark got the rebound. Citron for three again. She nails it. 77-65. We got 7.1 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Allemond, no good. That's your third quarter score. 12-point lead for the Mystics. Oh, boy. Citron with some late threes in the third and helps the Mystics stay on top by 12. Oh, sorry. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, this game's been so short because the other game ran so long. All right, what was the score at the end of the first? All right, we'll get there. It was 23-18, Mystics up 5. Then they increased the lead to 53-41 at the half. That's where we were at. So now that's where we stand after a 24-24 third quarter, 77-65. So a draw in the third quarter. Each team has 4 timeouts remaining. 12-7 Mystics in turnovers, and thus the Sparks lead 14-6 points off turnovers. Pretty even points in the paint, 30-28 Sparks. No lead and no lead changes. No lead by the Sparks, and no lead changes. Only one time, tied, and the biggest lead was 14 for the Mystics. Leading the way, Hamby 18, Jackson 15, 14 Plum, 10 off the bench for Ray Burrell. Good to see somebody scoring off the bench for the Sparks. Cameron Brink 0 for 2. And they're only playing 8 players, going starter heavy. As Plum has played all but, a minute and 38 seconds of the game? And all starters above 2019. We got 4 rebounds, Hamby, 4 assists for Hamby, Plum, Allemond. Fouls, 10, 4 by Hamby and Brink, though. That's why Brink hasn't played much. It's 13 for the home team, 4 by Melbourne. Leading the way, we got Iriefin 15, Citron and Austin 14, 9 rebounds Kiki Iriefin, 6 assists by Clark off the bench. 5 steals, 3 blocks, 7 steals for LA, 2 blocks, 3 steals by Plum. All right, we're just about set for the fourth. Why is the play-by-play messed up? All right. Austin and Sutton in for Iriefin and Citron. Allemond, Stevens, Brink sit. Van Loo, I think that's her first time in. Hamby and Plum in. Yeah, so Citron getting a breather. And Kiki, both rookies out to start the fourth quarter with a 12-point lead. I have a feeling this game will be just like the one we watched before this. All right. Yeah, could be. All right. Jackson finally inbounds to Burrell. Now Van Loo, she better get this into the half court. Finally, 18 to shoot. Van Loo, right side. Van Loo bounce pass. It's stolen, but we got a foul instead. Looks like Suggs Sutton at 9:48. There we go. Sorry, spoiler alert. This is an important game for both teams. Yeah, if Washington, continues to fight for a playoff spot, it definitely is an important game. Plum finger roll left side is good. 77-67. 9:36 to go. Correct me if I'm wrong. The Sparks are a fourth quarter club. I can't remember. Seems like a safe bet. They've definitely been playing better in August. We got a turnover by the Mystics, though, near the Mystics bench. Just dribbled the ball out of bounds off. All right, Jackson thought about it. Pass into the paint. Another foul. 2 quick fouls on the Mystics here in the fourth quarter. 9:19 to go. Trying to deny the ball into the paint. Didn't see who got that foul. Scott. I don't even know who that is. Never heard of her. Her first foul. So apologies. I'll try to figure out her number. Plum by the free throw line. Drives. Lefty layup. Good again. Went right around Olsen and got the bucket. 9:07 to go in the game. All right, that's Clark. Went around Burrell, and from the right side, lays it up with the left hand. 10-point lead. Van Loo quickly ahead. Gives it to Rakia Jackson, guarded by Clark. Out to Hamby, guarded by Austin. Plum gets it. Another lefty scoop layup from the left side is good. Kelsey Plum on fire, at least in the second half, sure seems like. And it's 79-71. Plum with 20. All right, who is that? Kiki to Clark. Plum is 8 of 11 from the field. We got a whistle. Might have been away from the ball at 8:23. And we got subs. Olsen sits. Citrone back in. Let's double check. In Las Vegas, halftime, 55-44. Aces up 11 over the Wings. All right. Suggs Sutton, right side. Austin with the ball. Long shot. I think that was a 3 by Citrone, if I'm not mistaken. 82-71 now. 8:09 to go in the fourth. Plum kicks it out. Hamby hands to Jackson. Jackson from the free throw line buries the jumper. 82-73. Rakia Jackson just so smooth. Such a great looking shot. She has 17. All right. We got Austin top of the arc, guarded by Hamby. Austin by the free throw line. Picks up the dribble. Looking, bounce pass, and almost threw it away. Long 3 air ball. They just had to beat the shot clock. That was that player. Can't remember her name because they traded away Edwards, and now she's wearing Edwards' number 24. Oh, Scott. Sorry. Yeah, she missed it. So the 24-second shot clock violation was 7:32. Yeah, Kelsey Plum is definitely a scoring machine. Hey, Gal, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Layup by Hamby is good, and it's back to a 7-point lead. I feel like this is the closest LA's been recently. Suggs Sutton to Citrone, left side. Gosh darn it, what's her name? Scott. And another turnover. 7:05 to go. What was the call? Van Loo got knocked down. I'm imagining this was a Clark offensive foul. She didn't like it. It is. Hamby has 20, by the way, as well. So Clark's second foul and a turnover. Looks like we got a timeout on the court. Mystics decide to take a timeout. All right, yeah. Playoffs coming soon, and we got some huge games coming up. Mercury Storm at 5, 3 Pacific. Nightcap for the Dream at Valkyrie, 7:30, 5:30 Pacific. Welcome, Gal. Thanks for checking in. What's up with Brink? Brink is in foul trouble. That's best I can guess since we missed all but like 2 minutes of the first half. Brink, she played good last game if I remember right. She's got 4 fouls and no points, 2 rebounds and a turnover. Missed 2 shots in only 12:03. 4 fouls in 12 minutes is pretty fast. Oh, it's a Mystics challenge. Thank you. For the foul or the turnover? Oh, the offensive foul. Gotcha. All right, we'll get the clock. I'm not going to bother with the clock because then I got to take this down. Yeah, 4 fouls for Brink. That's what's up. Wait, we got a halftime score, right? Yeah, 55-44. Aces up. Oh, dude, I think I need a break. I don't think I'm going to do bonus coverage of that game. Didn't get any break between these games due to the overtime win by the Fever, 99-93. That game was long even without the overtime period. By the time we got to this game, there was like 2 minutes and change, I think, in the second quarter. Yeah, Mercury 19-13, Storm 17-17. Then we got Dream 21-12 against the Valkyries 18-15. So I don't know if these records, they are really weird about updating the standings. WNBA.com sometimes is really slow on the standings. Fever 19-16. Okay, that appears to be updated. Yeah. So that makes the Sun, 6-27, I believe. Okay, so this is current, and then we got games in progress. Mystics trail the Storm only by, I guess I didn't realize it was that close. Only, a game and a half? A loss and 2 wins. So they've got a game in hand, so that helps. Storm play later today, though. So big game here. And the Fever now are in 7th again. Or no, they could pass. We'll see. It depends on the Valkyries. They could move up to 6th. Down low, that's Hamby. 12 to shoot. Back out to Burrell. Burrell to Hamby. Easy layup from the left side. We got a 5-point game. 6:45 to go. And a steal by Burrell. A turnover by the Mystics. Bank shot no good, but I think Citron fouled Burrell at 6:35. Yep, Valks really do need a win. Fish is right. Sorry, I'll catch up on Jeremy Moss in a second. All right, now we got refs discussing stuff. I'm going to have to listen. Burrell kind of pushed off of Citron. She may have instigated that contact. We got subs, though. Melbourne and Eriefin for Clark and Austin. Let's see what they call. So they're thinking a clear path foul, I guess. And we take a timeout. Gosh darn it. And I got to reset my clock. Because we definitely got a review going during the timeout. I can't type the word review for some reason today. That's the second time. All right. Why Julie Alleman not doing any scoring? Well, she's a bench player. She just got into the game. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right. She starts. I was mixing her up with Julie Van Loo. I apologize. I had Julie Allemond and Van Loo mixed up in my head. They don't ask her to score. She's got 4 assists, to be honest. Unless she's hitting from 3, which she's not today. She's 0 for 3. I mean, you've got three starters doing well. Stevens a little bit of an off night, and you got Ray Burrell, who I really like. She's a fun player to watch. She really has no fear driving to the basket. So wait, what's the call here? It's not a clear path foul, but is it still a foul? So it's still a Citron foul, I think. All right, let's take the timer down and we'll get back underway. 6:30 to go in the game. Hamby drives to the basket in the paint, lays it up from the right side. 82-79. 6:20 to go. What a comeback in progress. Citron 3, though, from the right side. Quiets the storm. And the ref is calling for a review. This may be called a 2. Actually, it is a 2. All right, rebound. Sorry, I assumed it was a 3. Missed shot by the... I got to fix my score. They kick it out around the arc. It's 84-79. Sorry, trying to fix this. No easy way. We got a kick ball violation at 5:53. So still Washington ball, now 14 to shoot. There we go. All right, they're zeroing in on Citron. Meanwhile, she doesn't have the ball until now. Now she fires a 3 off the iron. No good, out of bounds. Should be Sparks ball. Trailing by 5 with 5:42 to go. All right, inbounds pass. That's Allemond. Nope, that's Van Loo. Apologies. Right side 3, back iron. I think that was Van Loo who missed. And that's Melbourne into the front court. Melbourne drive to the basket. Righty layup is good. Went all the way around the rim, but it finally settled in. 5:15 to go in the fourth. 16 to shoot. Drive. Plum. Finds Hamby for the easy basket on the right side. Man, the Sparks are getting a lot of points in the paint, I feel like, lately. All right, Sutton to Olsen. I'm sorry, Dolson to Citron. Wrong. Kiki banks it left side, no good, but she was fouled, I think, by Hamby. If it is, it's her 5th at 4:46. Hamby with 26. Plum 6 assists. Yep, Hamby picked up her 5th foul. Iriafin shooting 2. Fouls are 3 for the Mystics, 2 for the Sparks. So this was just on the shot. First one by Kiki, no good. Still a 5-point game. Who gets the number 2 seed, Atlanta or New York? Well, if they get their injured players back, it'll for sure be New York. But I don't know the timetables on their injuries. You know, Breanna Stewart, first and foremost. All right, second free throw by Kiki was good. So 6-point game. Sparks trailing, but with the ball. Burrell left side, guarded by Melbourne. Switch with Citron. Allemond right free throw line extended to the right side, no good. Kiki on the defensive rebound. 4:22 to go. And right side, Melbourne around Plum, throws it to Sutton. Sutton touch pass to Citron from the corner. Buries the 3. Huge bucket with just over 4 to go. And I think the Sparks want a timeout. 4:07 to go. Big bucket by Citron. Good rotation on the passes by the Mystics. All right, 4:07 to go. Let's see. Each team should have 3 timeouts remaining plus their reset. Let me get a quick look here. Wow, Sparks are 52.4 from the field. 60% for the Mystics and 55% from 3, 11 of 20. Sonia Citron, 5 of 6 from 3, 13 of 16 from the line, 8 of 9 for the Sparks. They are 7 of 19, 36.8. Rakia Jackson, 3 for 6. So disparity at the foul line again, this time in favor of the home team, 16 to 9 in attempts. But they actually have more fouls, 17 to 12, so go figure that one out. Leading the way, 26 each, 26 Hamby, 20 Plum. Plum's been kind of quiet lately. I think she's just been passing more. And for, of course, the Mystics, 22 for Citron. Yeah, big game in the standings. All right, we'll close that down for now. LA timeout. Sutton with 5 assists. All right. Where were we? Okay, yeah, I think if New York can get Stewart, Sabally, and Harrison back, maybe they can still pick up that second seed. Because Jordan Canada is out for Atlanta. That's a big... I don't know how bad her injury was either. Yeah, WNBA is off tomorrow. So please join me for the Bengals at Commanders as they close out the week 2 of the preseason. Week 3 will conclude Saturday. I may do a Saturday night game. I was thinking about doing the Packer game at 3, but I think the Sky play then, so I might just do that game instead. Tomorrow, yeah, Volks have to win. Fish is right. HVL played like Citron. She's beast in the score. Yeah, well... Yeah, they should have drafted Citron. I think they had an opportunity. You know, hindsight is 2020. Need a new GM, but new GM's going to bring in a new coach, and that ain't happening at least before the end of the regular season. And I think we have to see how the CBA negotiations go, too. All right, let's keep an eye on. Oh, yeah, they are underway. Second half, 55-47 Aces, 7:45 to go in the third. Volks are my pick for the day, says Terrence Blackman. Take the points. All Dream will be tired today. Yeah, good point. Someone told me Kevin Durant is trading Reese. I didn't know. All right, I'll catch up in a little bit. Sorry, I keep getting behind on the chat. Under 4 to go. And Hamby loses it, or it was a bad pass to her in the paint. So turnover Sparks, 9-point lead and the ball. Melbourne right side. Kiki has 4 straight double-doubles, they say. Down low, pass for Kiki. Either there's a foul or it was knocked out of bounds by the Sparks at 3:40. That 3 by Citron, I don't know. It's early, but man, that kind of felt like a dagger to me. All right, 6 to shoot. Bounce pass Citron right side 2 is good. Just like free throw line extended to the right side. And it's an 11-point lead. If that wasn't the dagger earlier, that might have been there. 3:23 to go in the fourth. All right, drive to the basket. Plum threw it away, but she was fouled, and she is not getting up. She slaps the floor and now gets up. Plum is fiery. We'll put it that way for sure. All right, 1 second here. Forgot to do something. There we go. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I see we got a couple more. Thanks for the continued support. All right, 3:14 to go. Plum just got blocked on a 3 by Angsler. So still their ball. Still Sparks ball with 13 seconds to go. I got distracted. I apologize. Alaman still looking. Finally into Plum. 10 to shoot. Plum by the free throw line. Turns the corner on Sutton and lays it in. Another lefty scoop layup by Plum. She has 22. Sutton down low. Actually, Why are they showing Citron with 24 points? Oh, 10 in this quarter. Angsler's shot is no good. She crashed to the court. Rakia Jackson in the paint, bumps into Citron, missed the shot. Melbourne on the rebound, long pass ahead to Angsler, handed to Citron. Down to, not Austin, Iriafin. Sutton with the ball. 2:35 to go. Sutton, 7 to shoot. Backs it up again, 4 to shoot. Sutton, free throw line, pass down low to Kiki. That's a 24-second shot clock violation. I guess Sutton didn't see the clock. I'm surprised. I don't know how the bench isn't up screaming, saying shoot the ball or shoot it. I never understand that. I think they were in front of their own bench. They were. 2:15 to go. Left side, Jackson. Jackson back to Stevens. Back to Jackson. Allaman, Plum, right baseline. 3 is good. 6-point lead, but under 2 to go. 1:55 to go. I got to slow my clock down. Apologies. 16 to shoot. Melbourne, guarded by Plum. 9 to shoot, trying to get a screen by Angsler. Passes to Angsler. She finds Iriafin, who gets blocked by Rakia Jackson. Up ahead. Layup by Hamby. No good. She is fouled. And Melbourne appears to be shaken up, but I guess she's getting help to her feet. 1:35 to go. Is Kelsey Plum a shooting guard? She is a shooting guard. They play Allamand at the point. Sorry, Jeremy. Just got to this. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Sinbin Stream. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. Shout out from South Bronx. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Sportertainment guy. Got it. Well, I don't know what's going on with Brink. I think she just got out of the flow of the game with those 4 fouls. Did Melbourne just fouled out? That's why we've got a delay in the game right now, as Washington will take their time. I got to check the timeouts. It's they're saying 2-2. I guess I forgot to take a timeout away. We'll match the box score. I'll have to check the TV. This game is over for the Sparks. Better hope the Storm is lost to the Mercury. Seattle is easy opponents. Chicago, Dallas, Washington, Indy. Other than Chicago, those could be tough games for... Oh, we got a review. Gosh darn it. What are we reviewing? Oh, yeah. I should cue up music for this review. Yeah, TV says 2 timeouts each. They should have 2 plus that reset. Valkyries, yeah, I guess technically Valkyries and the Fever are tied, but the Valkyries have 2 games in hand because the Valkyries are 18 and 15 and the Fever are 19 and 16. Storm are 500, 17 and 17. They for now have that 8th spot. If the Sparks lose, that would be huge for the Storm. Again, I have nothing against the Storm. I just wasn't pleased with Ogumake for tackling Gieselsoder in that game. I just couldn't believe there wasn't like more called on that, like flagrant or, like I don't remember what I think they ended up saying offsetting technicals or something, but it was BS. All right. Ghost of Garolitis. Citron is so good. I hope she stays healthy. Yeah, she's a great rookie. Yep, for sure. I think reviews are just a basketball problem. I wouldn't say it. I mean, well, football. But I wouldn't say it's specific to the W's. So the W's number 1 problem is horrible refereeing. And number 2 is the lengthy reviews. That'd be my critiques. I think we're done. Let's see if they upgraded this or what. I don't know what the... All right, Clark back in. Melbourne is done. She fouled out with actually 11 points. All right, Hamby at the line. The first free throw off the iron and no good. All right. Let me get this back up and this here. Second free throw, no good. Rakia Jackson had it, but it's stolen. Suggs Sutton into the front court. Under a minute and a half now. Oh my gosh, could we zoom in? We really don't need to see this much of the court. Citron. Crossed court pass to Sutton, and we got a foul, I think, on Plum with 1:16. Only 8 to shoot, so not a smart foul by Plum there. And the shot clock is then reset to 14 as a result. Looks like LA's already in the bonus because they have 5. Washington has 5 fouls, and the Sparks have 4, so the Mystics will be in the bonus next foul. 1:11 to go, 10 to shoot. Right side for Angstler, guarded by Hamby. Out to Citron, guarded by Plum. Oh, Plum stole it, and the Mystics made a basket on the loose ball, but it was after the shot clock went off. So a big turnover as Kelsey Plum knocked the ball away. We got 101 in a 6-point game here. That was only Plum's first foul. I don't know if they're going to review, but there was no doubt. She barely picked up the ball when they saw it live. There's no reason to review this. Oh my gosh, why are we reviewing? It was way after. Unless they're going to put time on the clock, there's no reason to review this. It was definitely a 24-second shot clock violation. There's no foul. Is that what they're... Oh, for the love of God. I don't know if they're trying to see if Rakia Jackson maybe fouled. I don't know. All right, shot clock violation. As called on the court. We don't need to review every single play. Let's see. The free throws be real important. I know free throw shooting has not been good, I feel like, today in general. Except for the Mystics. Right side, 3 by Plum, no good. And Clark ends up with the rebound. We got under 50 to go. 18 to shoot. 6-point lead. No fouls to give for the Sparks. 10 on the shot clock. You don't want to foul now. Sutton guarded by Plum. Down to Kiki. Guarded by Hamby. Drive to the basket. Right side layup is up and good. With 29.9. And a whistle and a timeout, I assume, by the Sparks. They have 1 left, plus I assume the reset. I'd say the W's number 1 problem is lack of roster expansion. Oh, yeah. This next CBA with 2 more teams coming in and presumably a lengthier schedule in the same amount of time when they're already at 44 games up, this year. Definitely they need to negotiate at least 13 player rosters and, ask for 14. Eventually they should get 15, but you're not going to get it on this CBA. Aim for 13 or 14 if you're the players, and then next CBA go for 15. But yeah, I agree. The injuries are killing the league this year. That's probably the number 1 story. You're right, ahead of the bad reffing. But I think they go hand in hand because some of the bad reffing leads to the injuries. Yeah, missing free throws when it matters the most. Yeah, the reviews are killing me. I apologize. Oh, it looks like J.C. Sheldon isn't even suited up today. She was out. I just saw her in street clothes. The former Connecticut Sun. Citron with 24, Iriafin 18, Austin 14, Melbourne 11, Suggs Sutton 8. Your top 5 scorers for the Mystics. All right, 29.9 full shot clock. Kiki has 10 rebounds. Clark was 7 off the bench. That's phenomenal. I know Clark is getting up there in age, but I think she's a good player. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Inbounds to Allemond. Bounce past Stevens for 3. Short. Only hit the net. Rebound by Anxler. Looking, and we get a reach-in foul by Rickea Jackson. I think she wanted a jump ball, but we got 20.3 to go. I don't know what these delay a game violations are. I guess it's like a warning. Keep seeing those in the play-by-play today. Anxler's first free throw, in and out, off the backboard and out. No good. We got Olsen and, oh gosh, can't think of her name. Citron, Eriefin, Sit. I think we're just going offense, defense. Olsen and Scott in. Second free throw, they didn't show it, but it was good. 95-86. Plum, right side. Now to Allemond. Stevens. Rickea Jackson, left baseline 3, no good off the iron. Sutton rebound. I think that's going to be it. 95-86 will be the final. All right. Sorry, we only saw a little bit over half of this game. The Fever Sun game went so long. Big win for Washington, trying to get back into the playoff hunt. Again, my read was that they had given up, but it doesn't appear the players have, but the roster moves made me question whether they were trying to get into the playoffs or not. Let me catch up on the chat, and I am going to take a break. Got an hour till the next game, and I got to rest my voice. But there's still a whole quarter to go, and if this thing goes overtime, I'm screwed. Even though it's a 10-point Aces lead, 75-65. We'll be back in 58 minutes for Mercury Storm start. Yeah, you're welcome, Ghost of Garolitis. Yes, thank you, everybody, for watching, liking, subscribing, and being a return viewer. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If so, on your way out, before exiting, please hit like on the video. Please hit subscribe. Doing one or both will help us get recommended by YouTube to other potential viewers and help me grow the channel. Thank you for your support. Had to laugh. They're interviewing Sonia Citron and Kiki Eriefin's behind her, making hand signals. It was pretty funny. All right, let me double check the chat before we get out of here. Jeremy, I know you. Yeah, I've heard people say they don't like Diggins. I get it. I get it. Again, my only problem was I think Ogumake is a good player, but she really ticked me off when she tackled Giesel Soder as payback. I get it. They missed a call, but she took matters into her own hands and tackled her, and then they got a review, and they copped out and called. I don't know. I don't even remember. It really made me upset. Yeah, I agree. The lack of roster expansion. They need to have more than 12 players. They need to get 13 or 14 in this next CBA, which expires in the end of October, and they need to agree on something. I think they're far apart before they can do expansion draft, before they can do free agency, and then before they can get to the college draft. So it got a long off season ahead. Missing free throws, yeah, ridiculous. When the WNBA gonna do East versus West? Yeah, they'll Jeremy, East versus East and West versus West will probably happen next year once they get the two new teams in. They didn't do it this year. They've been on. They had been on 12 teams, as far as I know, for a long time. Before the Volks came in this year, I think it had said that it had been 17 years or something since they had an expansion team. So I think they've only moved and lost teams in that time period. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll go through the box score real quick. And at the end of the third, it's a 15-point lead for the Aces in Las Vegas. 81-66 over the Wings. All right. Leading the way in defeat for the Sparks. It's 26 for Hamby, 25 for Plum, 17 for Kia Jackson, 10 for Burrell. Wow, not a lot of rebounds. Are you kidding me? 15 rebounds? 35-15 were the rebounds. I did not see that. 4 by Hamby, 7 assists Hamby. That's incredible. 24 for Citron. She really shined tonight. 5 of 6 from 3, 9 of 16 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line. She wasn't the leading scorer for both teams, but leading scorer for Mystics. 18 Eriefin, 14 Austin, 11 Melbourne. Double-double Eriefin, 10 rebounds. 7 assists for Sutton. 20-10 bunch points. Biggest lead, 14-0 Mystics. I mean, no lead, just one time tied. Mystics led wire to wire. Other than, being tied. Yes, gal. Coming up in now 53 minutes, we will have Phoenix Mercury at Seattle Storm. Thank you for asking. And we'll have the nightcap, Atlanta Dream at Golden State Valkyries, 7:30. I think that's going to do it. I'm going to get some early dinner, and we'll see you soon. Until then, take care. Sinbin Stream signing out. Thanks, everybody, for watching, liking, subscribing. I appreciate the continued support. And we'll see you soon. Thank you all.